Okay, in the documentation, these are the supported formats. So we're using aside, gallery, and link, but we also have image, quote, status, video, audio, and chat. All right, so you might want to take a look at that. So let's go ahead and save this. And since we put that in there, if we go to our posts and let's say add new, you'll now see we have this format box on the side where we can choose what format we want for our post. All right, now as it is, it's not going to do anything different. So let's say, let's do an aside. So we'll say sample aside, and let me just grab, I'm going to grab some content. We'll just take this, and let's just paste that in. Okay, we'll choose aside. We'll choose business as a category and publish. Alright, so if we go to our front end and reload, you can see that we have our aside, but it's no different than these posts. Okay, the point of this is to have this show up differently. Alright, now the way we can do that is when we go to, let's say, index, where we put this get template part, we want to pass in a second parameter of get post format. Okay, that's a function, and that's going to allow it to see what type of what post format it is. So we're going to go ahead and just replace all the get template parts with this, with the second parameter. So we want to go to archive, paste that in. Let's go to search and single. Okay, so now what we want to do is for each format we want to create a content file. So let's say new file, and we're going to save this as content-aside.php. Alright, we'll also create content-gallery.php, and finally content-link.php. Okay, so now these different files, we can make our formats look differently. Alright, so let's start with the aside. Okay, this is going to be very simple. We'll have an article tag. We'll give it a class of post and also post aside. Alright, I don't want to have any images or any of that stuff. We just want the actual content and the author and date. And I'm going to put this in a div with the class of well, which is a bootstrap class. And then in here we're going to use a small tag, and let's put in the author. Okay, and you can kind of think of this as like a status update. And let's put the @ sign, and then we'll do PHP the date. Okay, and then right under it we'll put the content. Alright, just that's it. So we'll save it, and if we go back and reload, you can see that this post has changed, okay, because it's coming from this content aside file. Now I want to make this look a little better, so what we'll do is go into our style sheet, and we'll go down to where we have the article stuff, and let's say article dot post aside. And actually we don't want to do the core element, we want the small. I just want to make this text bold, so we'll say font weight bold. Okay, we also want to format the well. Okay, so for this I want to change the background from gray to a light blue, so this will be E0 EEFC, and I just want to add some padding. Alright, so let's take a look at that. and now you can see that that's formatted differently. So that takes care of a side. Now let's do the link. Okay, so we'll go into content-link.php and let's copy what we have in aside. Alright, and then what we'll do is let's change this to link, and we're going to keep the well class. Alright, but this is going to be different. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to put an A tag, and then this is going to go to PHP. We're going to say PHP echo get the content. Alright, and then in here we want to echo the title, and that's it. And now if we go back into our posts and we say add new, this time we're going to choose a link, and then up here we'll say get awesome web dev courses at Eduonix, and then in here we just want to put a link. Alright, and that's it. So let's see, we'll go ahead and say publish and go back and reload, and now you can see we have a link, okay, which goes to eduonix.com. We want to format that to look a little better, so we're going to go back here and say .post link. Actually, we just want the well. Okay, we're going to say background. Background is going to be just light gray, and we'll say padding 10 pixels. Okay, so now we have a formatted link. Okay, so we have our regular posts, we have aside content or status updates, and we have links. So the last one we're going to look at is the gallery. So let's go to content-gallery.php, and this is actually going to be very simple. Okay, we're going to do article class post gallery. Okay, and all we want in here, we want to do an H2, and we'll say the title, and then we just want the content. And that's it. Alright, now what we'll do is go to add new post. Now I want to go to add media and then create gallery. Alright, so we have some images in here, but I want to upload some more, and you should have these in your files. Let me just okay, so I'm going to upload some of these. Get that one. Alright, so that's what, 5? That's fine. We're just going to click all of these images and say create new. Actually, before I do that, yeah, create new gallery, and then you want to make sure that all of these are in there. And let's see, that's good. And then insert gallery, and make sure the gallery is chosen on over here on the side. We'll put this in entertainment and say publish. Alright, so let's go back and reload, and there's our gallery. And if we want to edit it, we can go back in and you can choose this pencil icon here and you can edit. Alright, now right now they're linked to go to the attachment page, but I want them to actually go to the media file. Alright. Okay, so when you click on them, it's just going to go to the image file. You can change that. You can have it go to a page, or you could implement some kind of Lightbox plugin if you wanted to as well, but we're not going to get into that. Okay, now what I want to do here is go to my CSS file, and we want to just add some styles. So I'm going to say article.post gallery, and we're going to add a dark background. Okay, color will be white. We're going to add some padding. We'll say 510, and then margin top will be 5. Okay, so let's save that and reload, and there we go. Okay, so now we can post a gallery. Alright, so that's going to do it for post formats. I will see you in the next video.